What is up, guys? Today we're doing a tutorial on how to play I Am Barabbas by Josiah Queen. So let's just hop straight into it. So to start off the song, you have this like little intro lick, and it sounds like this. So for that part, it's gonna be your E minor, and you're gonna strum it like this. So play the top note, the bass note. And then play in the middle. You don't really want to catch the high strings in this song because it just doesn't sound right. So you want to kind of the D and G, maybe the B, like those three. But you really don't want to touch the high E in this song. So you go like that, two of them, and then you go on a C. You play C and you just go down, down. And then you do the same strumming pattern that you did on the E, but with the G chord. So then in total, it sounds like this. And then for the verses, you keep those same chords, but now every chord you just do the... So you go to the E once, C, G twice. Like that. So then it's gonna go, how can it be? And then it's gonna do the other one, how can it be? Oh, and like that's kind of like the pre-chorus into the chorus. So that part's like, how can it be? So that's the verse chords. How can it be? And then for this, you slide your C up and you just go up 1, 2 frets. And this is a D shape. So if you know your cage system, D, and you play the same strumming pattern, it basically substitutes the G, so you play it twice. So in total, it's like, how can it be? And how can it be? Oh, I am Barabbas. And then you go into the chorus. So the chorus is pretty much the same thing, but it switches up to that like intro lick part sometimes. So it's like, I am Barabbas, you took upon my cross. I was a prisoner till you lost my bond of blood, and I can't run away. So at that part, at the I can't run away from what my accusers say, you go into the quick ones, so the one you play at the intro where you only go like the C on for a little bit. So it's like, and I can't run away. And then here, you can also do a little pull-off thing. Sometimes he does it on the G chord. You take your first finger, put it on the B, and you go, so... like that. That's what it would sound like. And then you go again, from what my accusers say, and then back to the normal, because I am Barabbas, your friend. And then you go back to the intro part there, because it's an interlude. But basically it's like this vibe the whole time. After that, you go back into a verse, and the verse is the exact same, and then it goes to the how can it be, oh, and then you go to the D again. Also, sometimes, whenever he goes on the G, he'll do a little walk down, so it'll be like, I was a prisoner till you bought my bond with blood. Sometimes he'll go down to an F sharp with his middle finger, so like from the C, from the G to the F sharp sometimes. So it'll do that. And for that, you can either shift it down like that, or you just play and then put your middle finger there. That's one thing. But then it also goes into the I am Barabbas, your friend, and then go to the ooh, the ooze. For the ooze, you just do the interlude part. So it's And then it goes back into the verse. I'll never understand the repercussions of my every sin. Is this love or is this hatred flowing out from bitterness? How can it be? And then this part you kind of like slow down a little bit, and then he goes like, you do a 1, and then he looked at me, and then this part, and after he says he looked at me, you go, when you slide up to your D, you just strum it down like that, just one at a time. Not playing the low E, because you don't play that in this chord, but all the other strings. And it goes, and I say, I am Barabbas, yoke upon my cross. And that part, that last chorus, you can kind of start strumming, but make sure you still have the, like, you get the, like, these are the strums you need to have in for it to be the right rhythm. Next, there'll be a playthrough for y'all, so you can practice.
This preacher man comes from Galilee. There's something so absurd that he deserves to serve my penalty. How can it be? I know I've done my wrong, 'cause doing wrong is something I do well. I know the court of law, and something like this doesn't ring a bell. How can I watched them beat that preacher man. 39 of all them lashes should have been on my own skin. How can it be? How can it be? Oh, I am Barabbas, you took upon my cross. I was a prisoner till you bought my bond with blood. Of my every sin. Is this love or is this hatred